Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Table for One. Today we are here playing the Night Cage, which is a game where you and 3 other people are thrown into an eternally dark labyrinth where the only thing you have to light the way is a candle that is slowly burning on wax. Well, burning out its wax. However you do candle stuff. The game is best described through this little sheet they have over here. I'm going to read that to you, and then I'm going to kind of go over some of the more of the rules, but after I read that, you can pretty much just jump to the game. You'll kind of figure it out as you go. But if you want a bigger, extensive expansion on the rules, stay tuned. The light of a prisoner's candle illuminates only the tiles immediately adjacent to them. As they move, new passages are revealed, while those they leave behind are removed, consumed by the darkness forever. To win, prisoners must each collect a key, find a gate, and escape as a team before you meet what waits beyond your light. So the game starts by everybody putting down their starting thing anywhere on the 6x6 space they want. Let's say Blue wants to put it in this corner, Grady put it in the corner there. From there, since you only have your candle, you can only ever see things that are directly adjacent to you. So you place this thing down there, and he draw 2 tiles to fill that space. Now he can either branch out to there or there. If he wants to branch out this way, some may say, hey, well that's kind of a waste because there's a wall there. No. This is a labyrinth of eternal infinicy. You step into here, and you can then walk through here and around into here. You're able to see what's going on over there. It's crazy. So once everyone places their stuff, you do so. And also, let's say Red is like, I don't really feel like going in my own corner. I'm going to start near Blue. You know, have a little team thing going on. That's perfectly fine. You only illuminate the things that are not already illuminated. So you wouldn't re-roll this one. You just draw another one and place it wherever you're going now. Then you just do the exact same thing for everybody else. Okay, so here's our basic setup from here. And now the more astute of you would have also noticed that some of these tiles are different. Some of them have little cracks on them in comparison to others. That means that you can't stand on there for too long. Once you step on there, on the next turn, it flips over into a pit. If you fall down a pit, you have to wait on the round until it goes back to your turn, at which point you can safely drop anywhere else on the row or column, row column, anywhere on the row or column. So let's say after my turn, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna draw a tile and land like here, and then I'll draw a tile and I'll just land there, just out of the blue, out of nowhere. So sometimes you want to do it, sometimes you'd want to, sometimes, most of the time, you probably don't want to, if we're completely honest with you. You win, of course, as stated before, by finding key tiles. Let's see if we can find a key tile somewhere in this. Oh boy, okay, I guess we can explain the monster tiles first. That sounds cool. Let's say Red was expanding and he stumbled upon a monster. The next time anyone moves in any of the 4 lines connected to that monster, it attacks in every single direction of that pathway. So let's say Red just moved in and, Purple found this monster. But bingo, bad times are gonna happen. He attacks each and every single one of those people. And they don't hurt you when they attack. No. They take something far more precious. Your very limited wax. Because things don't stay lit up, by the way. I feel like that's another very important thing. Once you go past whatever you're illuminating, disappears into the abyss, never to be seen again. And, well, what happens when you run out of wax? You run out of tiles. What happens when you run out of tiles? You have whatever you have to win the game. You don't want to run out of wax, and every time you get hit, you lose not 1, not 2, but 3 of them, which is incredibly, it's brutal. And that's every time you're attacked. But of course, once that's over, he's still there until everyone walks away from him and he gets consumed by the darkness. He's there to harass as many people as possible until, of course, you find a gate. Once this gate is found, there's only 4 of these in the entire wax candle deck. So once you run out of gates, you cannot win, you lose. All 4 players need to make their way to a gate, all also holding a key, which you also find somewhere in this dreaded pile of hell. Where is a key? There's monsters, lots of monsters. Give me a key. Give baby that's another gate. I want a key. Give me a key, please. That's another monster. Give me a key. That's another gate. I would have lost. This would have been an awful round. All I'm getting are monsters and gates. It's not a single key. There we go. So every single person needs a key. When you find a key token only one person can grab a key off of that zone. But once they have a key, that's great. That's one step closer to success, baby. There's only 6 key tiles in the entire deck, so if you cross too many and you lose them before everyone gets a key, you also lose. The only way you can win this game is by having every single person go to the same gate, all holding their own key, and then they leave the night cage. Otherwise, they're going to be going through some serious hell. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. On your turn, you can either choose to move and then do all those things that just happened, or you can stay, which you discard a tile from the old max position, but you gain a nerve. You can have max of 2 nerve, and nerve does a lot of things. And these are what they do. You can either block, so if something attacks you, you discard less tiles. You can charge into a monster, which means you alone take a penalty for that attack. But you turn the monster into a pit, so that way no one else has to deal with it. Or you can sustain, which is something that's important for the last phase of the game, but it's not too important to worry about right now. If there's anything else, obviously more things will pop up in the middle of the episode. So I'm just gonna jump in. I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna get an actual game started, and then we can go from there. So I started I put everyone in the same position as I had them in the directions, because I feel like that's just what I want to do for the starting for today. But all the tiles have obviously been reshuffled, so we're probably not going to get like 8 monsters in the first 10 tiles, so we'll have to see. Obviously, it could be way worse. We'll find out. But yeah, so it's Blue's turn now, and Blue, I think, because again, it's the very start of the game. We got to find some keys, so we got to go out and search. So we're going into here, so now I see this, and this, so I need to draw 2 more tiles. I'm going to draw that one, and then I'm going to draw that one. And that needs to go, it can go anywhere, but I'm going to put it that way. So there we go, that's Blue's turn. He's done his thing, he's done his shtick. And now it is Red's turn. And also this becomes a pit. Now if anyone tries to walk into there, they're gonna have a bad time. So Red likes living on the edge. Red's gonna go right back onto the cracked landscape. And before we add, I'm gonna remove. So this one is no longer seen by either Red or Blue. So it is now completely destroyed. And Red only has 1 path, so they only draw 1 tile. They don't draw for each thing that's around them. They only draw for each thing they can connect to. And they're going to put that towards purple. They want to try to meet up with purple now. They said, Blue, I knew you. I thought you were my friend, but you put a pit behind you. And now I put a pit behind me. So it's kind of, we're even Stevens, but go fuck yourself, buddy. How about that? So now it is Green's turn. Green says, I'm not going to live that dangerously. I'm just going to go up, and I don't want to deal with the crack shit. So this is now not being seen by anybody. So it is now gone to the world. That becomes a pit, and we have to draw for 2 more tiles. So we get a tile there, and we get, ooh boy, a monster already. However, that's a pretty easy monster to get rid of. It's not too bad, because all Green has to do is step out of the way, and then it goes away forever. Because again, you only trigger it after it was placed and when somebody moves into that zone or out of that zone. So if Green moves out of there, he's not gonna, nothing's touching that. So ooh, actually, no, the pits do block attacks, so it would reach around to here, but since there's a pit there, it wouldn't hit that. So green's fine. Everyone's fine as long as purple doesn't walk into there somehow like a fucking idiot. You know, it's all. You can use nerve to move again as well if you want to. So purple technically could, if he wanted to, go fight a monster for some reason, but he's not gonna do that. He's not an idiot. He's gonna walk this way. So this is no longer being seen by anybody. So it goes wee. This becomes a pit, and now 2 more tiles are drawn. A gate already. That's really not great. So we're gonna keep that in the middle because again, we can afford to lose the gate right now. But if we can keep that in view as long as possible, that is best. Because if we happen to find a bunch of keys, we don't want to wait around to get another gate, you know? So that's good to keep that around. And all that's still being seen. So now we go back over to Blue. And Blue's like, you know what? See you later, reality. And he's going down here. And you know what? And there he is. He's going up and down around there. He's going through here. He's like, okay, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about this, you know? So this goes away. And his starting position now disappears. I mean, it's a pit anyway. It's not like it's all that important. And we draw 2. Ooh, another monster. Okay, we're gonna put that one here. Doesn't really matter where, but we're gonna put it there. And then, ooh, actually it does matter. It matters a lot. Oh, it doesn't, does it matter? No, he can go back and then not get hit by it. So it doesn't really matter. He's gonna have to go back. And that's another thing. If you go back, if you backtrack, it's completely different territory. You don't go draw that out. You don't know what's there anymore. That's just, it's whatever the world has decided to bring you. And now we move on to Red. Red says, I'm moving right on into there. So that becomes a pit now. This goes away. And we need 2 more tiles, please. Bada bing. Oops, I took 2. Well, we know what's happening, but I mean, I was gonna move again. I don't think it matters. We'll do that. Gives us space to move down. So now it is Green's turn. Green's like, haha. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And he boops into here because he's not dealing with that. Monster tries to attack. There's no one to attack, so he goes away. His starting zone is gone, and now he draws 3 tiles. He's gotten himself a little freaking crossroads, so he's looking good on the exploration bit. We'll connect. This, however, is not very great because we've explored quite a lot. We've not seen that many keys, which is a bit alarming. So I'm gonna try to keep this gate here because once all those keys come in, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. We just need to stay. We need to be connected, but not too much. This is too much connection, because if a monster shows up here, it's gonna attack all the way into there and hit purple. So we don't want that. But right now it's purple's turn. So purple's like, alright, well, I'm gonna move into this zone. Can. And he will, because he can. So he's getting rid of those. And he only draws 1 tile, so that's also kind of a good reason to stick around, stay near each other, not wasting as much wax. Everyone's putting their candle lights together, making them all kissy and all that stuff. And now that's pretty much just purple's turn, unless he wants to spend his nerve. But he's not gonna do that. Blue, on the other hand, is saying, yeah, no. And he's, okay, well, I did it once, I'm not doing it again. He goes up there. And now the monster tries to attack. Nothing is connected. Can't. Those 2 go away. And now he draws 2 more tiles to find the first key. Very, very nice. That's good. That is very good. So now he has to go into that zone, and then he will acquire himself a key. Where are the keys? Where did the keys go? There's supposed to be keys there. Where did the keys go? I think there's keys in here. Yeah, we're fine. It's just very, I don't know why. There we go. We got some keys, I guess. Okay. We got keys. Nothing to worry about, ladies and gentlemen. We got keys. Throw one of those bad boys right onto there. So blue is about to grab the first key of the game, which is huge. We still need 3 more, so it's not that great. But you know what? It will work. It will work. Red's turn. Red, if he goes into there, he doesn't waste any wax, but he lines himself up with purple. So that way, if Green finds a monster in there, everybody's getting fucked. So he's not doing that. He's going up, and he's going to draw a tile. Ooh, and it's a monster. So, I mean, if he did go down there, Green could have spawned a monster. If there were 2 monsters, then he'd be double fucked. So it was a good play, because now all Red has to do is scooch out of the way, and then no one gets hurt. Ooh, actually, Blue's gonna get hurt trying to go for the key. So Blue might just stay around. Wait on that key. So that way Red can get the monster to go away. Okay. Well, I'm planning too far ahead. Green's turn. Green's lining up a lot of shit. Let's get rid of a lot of that shit. Bye-bye. 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 And he draws 1 more tile. It's another key. Hey. That's really good. This is looking like a good game. So now 2 people can potentially get keys soon. Purple doesn't want to encroach too much. He's just going to go over here. He's going to get some more tiles out. Maybe he'll find another key. You know, it's very unlikely, but you never know. It could happen. So now blue is in a pickle because if he tries to go for that key while that monster's still there, he's going to get attacked. So he's going to wait. He's going to, as they call it, stay. It's a very big word. And he gained a 2nd nerve. Now, you can only ever have 2 nerve at a time. You may stay, but you won't gain more than 2. So you're only getting the nerve once. So now if he wants, he in theory could spend a nerve to move again, and then he can spend the next nerve to weaken the blow. But he's not gonna. That's dumb. He's just gonna wait it out. Now it's Red's turn. Red says, "Scoochie, scoochie, bye-bye, Mr. Monster," and just making sure everything still. This is no longer, nor is this. There he's making sure everything's up to snuff. And now it is Green's turn. And Green says, hey, doesn't stop me. I'm getting me a key. Green snagged his key, locks it in place. You can also swap keys to somebody if they want, if it benefits you in any way. It probably won't most of the time, but you know, it's an option that's there. We're not gonna connect that actually. We're gonna keep our options crazy. You know, I like. And then next turn, this is gonna flip over and turn into a pit. So I don't want to stay here for too long. 2 keys already found though. I thought this would be a longer game, but it's actually not that fast. I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's a good game. I want to buy this. I don't have this game. I saw it at Barnes and Noble. I was like, ooh, that looks fun. But I like trying games on here first. So that's what this is doing. So now we have a monster there and no monster there, luckily. So now it's not really affecting anybody. All purple wants to do is just literally walk out of the way, and it's like, you're literally not a problem. So now blue says, hey, there's no monster here. I'm grabbing my key. Oops, don't take the whole tile with you. And now we lock that in place. We have 2 keys already, which is super good. Now we draw some more tiles. Let's put that one over there, just to stay in the middle of the Ooh, that's fine though, because this is walled off, so that's not gonna hit fucking anybody. So once again, a very, very easy to avoid monster. I promise those are harder to avoid sometimes. At least from what I'd imagine. But they feel hard to avoid. They're not at all. Okay, good. So also keep in mind, again, one more thing. Only one person can be on one tile at one point. So if red goes in there, purple has to go that way. He can't go back. Oh, which red is gonna do? Because red's living on the edge. So red's fucking crazy. He's like, ooh, more stuff. And he's crazy. Did it. And now green is like, okay, this is gonna break. I don't need to deal with this shit. He's going up here. So that turns into a pit. No one sees this anymore. Blah, blah, blah. This becomes another monster. There we go. Here we go. So this is where the turns get a tumbling. And now we have that is being seen, but it wasn't being seen before he moved, so that's not a thing. Let's draw another tile, which is a crack thingy there. This is still being seen. That's all still being seen. It's okay. Oh, that's not being. We're burning through stuff. This is a very crazy fast pace. Wow, I didn't expect that is all. Okay, so now green's in trouble, blue's in trouble, and purple's in trouble, but all of them can very easily avoid their trouble by being out of the way. So now okay, well, I say that. I did say that. That was the thing I said, but it's not at all true, I guess. So he's doing that. Mr. Man attacks before he disappears. He goes, well, bam, nothing, well, bam, nothing, well, bam, nothing, well, bam, nothing. He fizzles away like the dust he is. And there's that. I've created that. Purple now has another monster to face, but he'll face that later, because now it's blue's turn. You know what? Blue is feeling crazy. He's jumping into a pit. Because I just like the idea of him doing that. So he disappears. He goes, whoop. Blue is all about fucking breaking space and time. He's Doctor Who. Monster tries to attack. Nothing is there to attack. He's gone. Everything blue was able to see is now fizzled into the abyss. So now it is just the perspectives of 3 people. Get rid of that as well. There we go. So now on Blue's next turn, he dropped here. So he's going to be able to land anywhere from there or on there. Wherever he feels, wherever the situation looks best for him later. But now it's red's turn. Red still needs a key, but he also needs to stay by the gate. He doesn't want to fuck up the gate. Although there's still 3 more gates and there's 30 tiles. But you know what? We're not playing games. We're playing a board game. It's one game. We're not playing multiple games. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna connect that in case just so purple can, safely run back here without spawning another monster. Red has not seen a single monster. Red, despite kind of playing ballsy, but not anymore. That was a pretty non-ballsy play. That's not like red. That's not like red at all. You know what? That's not like red at all. That's not like red at all. I don't know how to redo moves, so I'm not. It's like red for now, but we'll just pretend the ghost got him. He's a ballsy man. Green on the other hand, he's gotta get out of here. Fuck that. That goes away. Monster attacks in all directions. Can't find nothing. He goes over there. And now green's done. Purple's like, guy attacks. Nothing happens. Whole bunch of fun stuff. You can tell by how fun it sounds. And now, blue gets to come back. So again, he can come back anywhere on here, which is that one tile, or anywhere on the bottom. He's jumping in head first this little corner here. That's how he's still kind of connected to the team. And another thing I didn't mention, if he lands on a monster, then he gets beat to a shit. He didn't land on a monster. Good for him. Good for him. Okay, so he lands there. He's gonna have 3 new branching paths. 1 going that way. 1 is another gate. We'll put that pretty close. And 1 is another little T-junction. Okay, so 2 gates have been found now. So now we can we're still all very conglomerated in the middle, so we'll try to probably keep that one. I don't think this gate's all that important. So now it's red's turn. Red's like, fuck, what happened to my ballsy plays? And he's running away. He's like, screw you guys, I'm gonna go here. That's different. And this fizzles away. We now have more discards than just wax in the candle. So now there's 2 more paths to branch. Another key for red. That's what you like to see, a key for red. This is going incredibly smoothly. This was supposed to be a crazy game, but I'm pretty happy with this. So he's got his key. Green's turn. Green says, I'm in here. And now there's a pit, so blue can't follow me. He's a weirdo and smells bad. And purple's like, yeah, I'm with you. That guy's a weirdo and he smells bad. Here's a pit, so he can't fucking find his way back to us. But I also find him. Oh my gosh, Purple, you're a mess. It's an easy monster again, so it's fine. It's not the end of the world, but Jesus. You gotta cool it with the monsters, man. You gotta go find a key. I think we're just gonna leave Purple to find his own key. Blue's gotta make his way back home. Hopefully Blue doesn't just find a key. That'd be really awkward, because I'm trying to get him to go find his own. There we go. Blue's making his way there. You know what? He's spending another nerve to move again. He's ballsy. He's got the moves. He's got the mojo. He's just gonna walk over here. No, it's a crazy move. I know. Never seen something so crazy. Also, that's it. Okay, so now Blue gets 2 more tiles. T-junction function. Crossroad function. That's not nearly as fun to say. So I'm the T-junction, the double T-junction function conjunction. Red's turn. Red wants key. Red to take key tile. Red has key. Everyone's rocking the key game. This is great. You're dead? Because he doesn't see that. He doesn't see that in his path. Now 2 more tiles get spawned in though. What is it gonna be? Not a monster. Can I search this? How? Wax Eater. There's been 7. That's 8. So there's still 4 Wax Eaters in the deck. So the end game might be a little vicious because there's still supposed to be 2 gates, 4 Wax Eaters, and 3 keys, which is like half of the deck. So we're coming down to the wire, but we're still looking pretty good. So I'm not too worried at all. Because now it is Green's turn, and Green's like, you know what? You guys are dicks. I'm gonna at least move a little, try to help find a monster. No, not a monster, a key. He's moving in. Oh, might have bit him pretty hard in the ass. Okay. That's actually finally an interesting situation has happened, because now 2 people are on the same path, so only one of them is going to be able to move before that monster attacks. So Red's probably it's going to be Red, but it could have not been. And if Purple had that move that way, then he'd be double fucked, because then if any of them move, that would trigger this monster to attack down here, which would attack Purple and that monster, and then the monster would attack Purple. It's crazy, but it didn't do that, so it's fine. Somehow they weaseled their way into safety. So Green found a monster, yada yada, didn't trigger anything. Purple's turn. Purple is actually saying, I'm gonna go, fuck you guys, I'm going to the pit. He's going to the pit of despair. Figure out his shit later. So now everything he touched go fizzle, bye-bye. The monster tries to attack, there's no one there to attack. He jumped down a pit. Really running out of room. I don't know why he did that. That was kind of dumb, but you know, he did it. I can't say no now. Now it's Blue's turn. Blue's walking this way. He's going bang skis. Gonna be a key some point, I'm sure. But now Crossroads. So now it is Red. Oh, that's really bad. This is a really bad time to be hit by a monster at all. He's gonna duck down, or he's gonna duck down. He doesn't need to find the keys. So we get rid of this. Let's get rid of whatever he got from moving away. And that turns into a pit. And then that was supposed to get moved by Blue's move. And now Green, still there. He gets and gets attacked, which means we lose 3 wax. So we lose a key, a monster, and a cracked road. So we lost our key. If we could have got 1 more, we would have gotten a key. And we didn't get that key. Sucks to be us. But now Green's like, fucks, I'm leaving. Back into my safety zone. Fuck trying to help Purple. He just jumped into a pit. I don't even know where he is. And then the monster go away. But then he draws 1 more, which wasn't a key. He's kind of expecting it to be, but it's not. That's okay. So Purple jumps into a pit over here. So you can either go anywhere there, or you can go anywhere over here. That isn't already down. He's gonna go over here. He wants to you know, he's gonna go here. Oh no, he's not gonna go there, because if he gets a monster, that's gonna hit everybody. Yeah, no, we're going over here, because he can evade. He can't really evade it, but you know what? There we go. It's fine. Nothing too. It's fine. And now we draw a tile going in there. Draw a tile going over there. 7 tiles. This isn't good. This really is not. Like, how many, like, key-wise, we've lost 3. Only 3? I thought we found 3. Oh, because that one's a 4th. So we still have 2 keys in there. And 2 monsters. So there's 2 keys, 2 monsters. 2 gates, too, right? Oh, there's only gates. Yeah, we still 2 gates, 2 monsters, 2 keys, and 1 normal tile in there. It's the end game, baby. Well, close to. It's almost the end game. There is actually an end game phase. Purple still needs a key. Purple still needs a key. Stupid son of a bitch. Wasting our time. It's okay. So blue, we see. I want to use a nerve to just wait because I don't want to burn wax moving around. But then if I use the wax, I at least get to go into that space. If I burn the wax and get a key, we lose the key forever. So blue is just gonna move. He's gonna move here because he's not gonna move there. We need to keep a solid path. Actually, no, good because they can still see this. We're gonna keep a path going. We don't want to burn too much wax. That makes it so we only draw one tile, which is a gate. Not exactly what we needed, but that's okay. It's fine. It's better than nothing. And I'll at least have 2 different paths to maybe get to a gate. Red says, away I go. And he gets rid of that pit. There's also the key. And now another key is found. Okay, this is kind of bad, but it's also not that bad because red can just be like, hey, actually no, blue. Well, actually, no. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Yeah, well, we got it. Okay, so it's Green's turn. Green is going to just sit there. He's going to spend his nerve to burn a wax, which is a monster. Fine, that's perfect. To just sit there. He's not moving. Oh, wait, no. He gains a nerve for not moving, right? He gains a nerve. Yeah, he gains a nerve for not moving. But he burns a wax. And then purple says, hey, blue, if you give me that key, I'll love you. Blue's like, okay, yeah, I did secretly love you. I don't know how you do that, but yeah, cool. And then purple's like, all right, see ya. And he's walking out of here. He's walking into here, so that way he can hopefully... Oh, perfect, another gate. Lots of gates, ladies and gentlemen. The game is literally handing us a victory. So he's just gonna walk into the arms of his beloved Green, because he was actually in love with Green the whole time, and Green's been waiting there for him patiently. So now here we go. Get rid of that. He sees all that, those. Okay, now it's Blue's turn. Blue says, hey, Red, give me that key, please. And you know what? Red says, fuck you. No, he's not giving you the key. Blue's like, all right, dickhead. Fine, I'll just go down here and get it next turn. Gee, thanks. Thanks for making... Ooh. Monster and random tiles. I think there's one more key in the entire thing. Red's like, all right, well, see ya. I'm just gonna leave. And that gets burned. Nothing else gets burned. Yeah. Well, that shouldn't have gotten burned. He's still there. Still sees. Okay. So now, interesting situation. He goes there. The last piece of wax has been removed. This triggers the end game, which they called final flickers. So what happens here is something very interesting. Play continues as normal. However, every round, after you get rid of whatever you no longer illuminate, you have to get rid of one other tile from anywhere on the board. So we are very limited on our space. I have no idea if we're going to be able to do this. So now Green is like, well, shit, this is a bad situation. I'm not moving. And also, whenever the final flickers goes, you can use a nerve to not lose an extra tile. So, and he's got 2 of that. So he's going to stay, but you can't stay and sustain. You can only, you can't, like, you don't gain the nerve and lose one, you know. You can only either spend one of your nerve or gain a nerve, which we're going to spend it, so now he just sits there and does nothing. Purple says, and he moves. He's going to break that. That's gone. Actually, no, doesn't need to go. He's still there. He turns into a pit, though. That goes away. And then for his turn, he's like, all right, Blue doesn't need this to get here, right? So he'll be fine without that. And Blue's like, all right, cool. And he goes over here, grabs his delicious keys. Now, everyone's got a key. Everyone is currently holding a key. Monster tries to attack. There's no one to attack. Monsters, I mean, they did their job. They hit him once, which is honestly enough to trigger the end game, so it's pretty good. That gets got rid of. That gets got rid of. And he's like, we don't need this. However, now we are in a very sticky situation. So now Red gets over there. He's like, okay, I'm done. And he wants to win, so he's spending his nerve. He's not gonna make anything move. And it's now Green's turn. Green's going to stay. He's gonna spend another nerve, make things not move. Purple's gonna move. He's gonna get rid of this, and then he's gonna get rid of this. Very, very close. I don't know if we'll be able to do it because Red was an asshole. Because now Blue moves, still illuminates that. This is also no longer illuminated. That just goes away. I think we're just about to. Oh wait, no. I don't know. Because we do that, and then we can use a nerve to move again. Oh no. Oh no. And then he gets rid of that one. And then Red stays, gains nerve, gets rid of that one. Green stays, loses that one. Purple runs in here and loses that one. And through the power of magic and teamwork, Blue with his last flicker of hope, runs into the gate zone and loses that one. The no nerve he has. And the only remaining tile on the board is the first gate we found. And we all put our keys in the locks, and we simultaneously turn them, and the mouth door opens up, and there's just a random normal sky. It's just some blue, green, a bird fly by. It's the world that we've lost so long ago, half an hour ago. And they won. I did not expect that. I actually thought we lost until I just one by one turned that. Whew, that was really close. That was insanely close. Wow, that was fun. This is a game that makes me say, I want to just do it again. And I want to do it again, and I'm going to keep doing it again. I'm not going to do it again for you guys, and I'm honestly not going to do it again. But I will be doing it again on my own time, for sure. And I'm going to try to pick up this game, because this is very fun. I love me a good solo game. And again, you can always play with friends as well, but we're here at Table for One, and we don't do that here. So, sucks to be us. That was a really fun game. I didn't expect it to be so crazy. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to this spooky game episode of Table for One. Not really spooky themed, but it's there. It's close enough. It's kind of fit vibe we're going for. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.